Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'm going to be reviewing 2002 Spider-Man movie starring Tobey Maguire and directed by Sam Raimi. And I've been wanting to do this for a while now, so let's just get into it. This is my review for Spider-Man 2. No. Spider-Man 2002. Okay, so I just finished watching Spider-Man 2002, Sam Raimi's first Spider-Man movie, starring Tobey Maguire, and it's honestly a good Spider-Man film. It's a solid. The CGI is obviously dated. It's PS2. It's PlayStation 2 graphics. It was in 2002. But the acting was solid. The villain, Green Goblin, I love the villain as especially Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin. He's amazing as the Green Goblin. And well, let's do this. The characters. Mary Jane. And I'm not a big fan of Mary Jane. This is the movie where Mary Jane is the best in. I think Mary Jane sucks in Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3. She's just the worst. Like, the absolute worst. Like, she cheats on everybody in all three films. Like, but she doesn't do anything bad. So this is like the best movie she's in. The actress does fine in her role, but like her character itself is just horrible. But Harry was a little bit iffy. I mean, I don't know what to say about Harry besides that he was kind of weird. Not weird, but I mean, like, all Harry wants to do is impress his father, so he insults MJ at times, and like, really, Harry's just not that likable in this film, but I still like his character. I don't dislike the character. And Aunt May and Uncle Ben, amazing as always. You know, Aunt May being the wise aunt that gives Peter advice, and Uncle Ben, the person who says, "With great power comes great responsibility," who always dies. Except that one comic book where he became Spider-Man. I don't know how that happened. I need to read that comic book. And then the main character, Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. Well, Tobey Maguire, he's not a good. Well, he only makes one quip in the movie. Not saying that's a bad thing. It's just like Spider-Man needs to quip more. I like how like Tom Holland was able to balance that. But he only quips once in the movie, and that's when he was like with the wrestler and saying, "Did your husband give you that outfit?" Which back in the early 2000s, that was a good insult. Nowadays, it's just like no or yes. He's not that like as a Peter Parker. He has that Peter luck. He's a good Peter in my opinion. He's a kind of good Spider-Man, and that's all I have to say about him. Now the story, it's an origin film for Spider-Man, it's a good origin film. Nothing more to say on that. So the characters I give an 8.5 and a 7.5 for the characters. The story I give a 9 out of 10. Okay, so the final thing I can think to talk about this movie is the action. The final battle, it's just them two throwing punches at each other. Nothing special. But before that, I think the action is kind of good. I wouldn't say it's all that good, but okay, so my final ranking for action, I give I would say for action, I would give a solid 6.8. The story, I would give a 9. And the characters, I would give a 7.5. Overall, I think this is a good film. I throw no hate at it at all. So all I have to say now is my final rating of the entire movie is an 8. And so that's my official Spider-Man 2002 review. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please drop a like and comment what you think of the movie. I'm interested in to hear your thoughts, and I will try to reply to your comments. And I'll try to reply to your comments. I'll try to do. I'm rambling on too long, and so I'm just gonna say farewell and have a good day. Goodbye.